Don't bring the. What do you mean? Don't bring the podcast into it.
This is personal beef, okay?
Personal. Oh no. Because if I'm pulling up, the world needs to know this.
Oh Lord Jesus!
They need to know what is good. I'm just saying.
God, just like an Aquarius, let it go, bag lady. You gonna miss your bus.
Yo, damn oh boy, let it go, bag lady.
My name
you gonna miss your bus.
Thank you.
You can't hurry up because you got too much stuff.
Another week or so. I got the jokes. The jokes is lined up. You feel me? The jokes is there. Believe that.
My name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
Ask Debbie.
Oh well.
We line the jokes up.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
We gonna knock them down. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, what's good, y'all? Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all hear the banter? Y'all hear what's going on here? Shout out to Leash, man. Leash is amazing people.
I wake up ready. I go to sleep ready. I'm ready. Win.
Here she go.
Forget everything else. Win.
I ain't gonna front. After the stream I seen last night, I'm very surprised she gave here on time. I'm gonna be honest.
First of all, I'm grown as hell. Okay, if I take shots of tequila and I got somewhere to be in the morning, I'm gonna be that.
We don't know Leisha lightweight. You feel me?
I'm grown. Okay,
Leisha lightweight. You feel me? No. I see the shots. I'm like, oh,
I've been doing this. No. I've been doing this for years. I've worked morning shifts my whole life, basically. I take shots. I go to work. I'm grown.
2-3 shots. Like, what's that?
And margaritas. I'm grown as hell. I know how to sober myself up. It's an art form. Hell yeah.
She light up the incense. Start singing. What's that joint that the lady was saying in
who, Erykah Badu or Jill Scott?
In Tina Turner movie, she was the Buddhist.
Oh, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo. Nam-myoho Renge-kyo.
Oh my God.
Win.
Yo, what is good, guys? Your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona, host of Mind of a Gamer, fellow TOA member, host of When Persona Speaks, and it is another Saturday morning. And you guys already know every Saturday morning you got the chill with the Mog and friends, with the Mog crew, chopping it up, talking about all things gaming. For those that don't know, what is Mog? Mog is a very chill environment where we talk about all things gaming, all controversial topics, and the community that comes with it. We always approach everything that we talk about with a fair and unbiased perspective. And sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We got another great show. This is a good show today because a lot of news came out this week.
A lot of news and a lot of blues.
Yes. A lot of news, a lot of blues. Listen, it's been a lot of stuff this week that I can't wait to talk about because I'm like, yo, listen, I need folks to keep the same energy here, guys. Like, listen, we're gonna get into it. We are going to get into it. But before we, talk about anything, I have to introduce my panel because without my panel, Mog would not be what it is. Starting with you, Miss Leash, introduce yourself and let everybody know the games you've been playing throughout the week.
Well, it's the kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, gator wearing, God darn it, son of a gun, Leash Capiche, coming at you this morning with a whole shit ton of energy for some unknown reason after I took 3 shots last night.
You got the hat, Demi. Go ahead and start.
I don't understand.
You didn't even finish the statement.
I was waiting for you to finish.
I didn't finish the statement, okay, because it's still early, but you get my drift, okay? It's me, Leash Capiche, coming at you live, full effect, up. I'm more up than these two. I don't understand it.
What?
And they young. Yes.
Wait yo, Debbie, what's this? What is this today?
I don't know. I'm feeling myself today. I woke up on 10.
I'm out here. You still juiced up off them shots. That's what that is.
It's probably what it is.
Give it about 2-3 hours. You gonna be back to normal. It's all good.
My ass probably still drunk. Who knows? But anyway, I am feeling amazing this morning. It's a good day. It looks beautiful outside. It's me, Leash Capiche. What I've been playing this week, of course, my wind down games. I've been playing Oblivion. I've been playing Stardew Valley. I played Evil Within 2. I don't think I'm gonna finish that. I think I'm gonna take that back to GameStop because that game is it's a little intense. I didn't think it was gonna be that intense for me. I couldn't defeat anything because I was so fucking my bad, scared. I don't want to curse too much, but guys. Anyway, and what else did I play? I started over with The Walking Dead, because apparently I'm so far behind. I didn't know it's 4 of them now. I only thought there was like 3. So so I'm starting over with that. And what else did I just play? The Division. It downloaded. That's really cool. I've been playing that, and I played something else. What did I play? Oh, and I played Warframe last night. I think I'm gonna get back on that. Oh God, really?
Yes.
It's too early for your slander. It is too early. At least wait another like 30 minutes. Can we? Before we start calling stuff trash. Can we agree? Can we agree on that, Persona, or no?
No.
Okay. You get on my God. But anyway, Warframe, I think I'm gonna start playing that again. Heavy, because I want to level up because it was pretty intense last night. But yeah, other than that, I've actually been like for real playing video games this week. So I'm proud of myself. So yeah, that's it.
That's a pretty beefy list. I can't front.
Exactly.
We in the same boat with that Walking Dead, because I'm at the beginning.
Right, so far behind.
At the very beginning with that, it's an L. You feel me? It's an L for that one.
Right.
But that's just something, man. It's always good to have Miss Leash here. Really dope person. Then we got my boy, Mr. Oof. Yo, funny story for you guys. Yesterday, me and Demi was playing games, chopping it up yesterday, and we kept making like stupid oof jokes about just anything. It was oof. You wake up, you stub your toe, oof. you go to get a girl's number, she says no, oof.
Oh my God.
Yo, we were being stupid yesterday. It was very funny.
Your baby, oof.
Oof. Oh yeah, that was the one. That was the joke we was making yesterday, where we was like, the doctor when your girl is delivering the baby, and the doctor's like push, and she goes oof.
Y'all are childish.
Then when the doctor pulls the baby out and sees the baby, oof. And then when the doctor slaps the baby to make sure you're good, oof.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it.
Oh God,
please fix it.
Yo, it was funny. Yesterday was funny. Shout out to my boy Debbie. Yo, this dude is. Yo, me and him get in the room, bro. It's nonstop comedy. Most real stuff. Demi, yo, introduce yourself, and let us know the games you're playing throughout the week, bro.
What is going on, everybody? It is Mr. Reviews, the God of Reviews, the Mad Reviewer. I was bitten by a radioactive review spider.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Now I have powerful reviews.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What have I been playing through this week? Let's see. I got that platinum for Spider-Man.
Yo, remember the theme song from Spider-Man, the animated series? That joint was so fire, bro. Like that joint had me hyped when I was a kid and I was watching that show.
Got the platinum for Spider-Man. Played some Overwatch.
Trash.
Back on Yakuza Kiwami 2. And more Super Mario Odyssey. It's been a light week. All I've been playing is Spider-Man. Like ain't nothing else existed until I finished Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
What are the 5 greatest games of all time? Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man,
and Spoderman.
Spoder. Oh God.
And Puddle Man. Shout out to that Puddle Man. You feel me? Oof. And that oof man. Oof. I will defeat you with the power of oof.
Oh my God, please.
Yo, this is gonna be a great show, ladies
and gentlemen. It's gonna be a great show today.
Quality content today. Believe that. Again, shout out to my panel because without them, this podcast would not be what it is. So big shout out to my panel. For me, y'all know who I am, and my intro is not gonna be as lame as these two. Listen, Leash lost me with the Ric Flair. Like I'm thinking she's gonna go for it. She's gonna commit.
No, I wasn't gonna commit. It's too early.
You didn't. No. When you do the Ric Flair, you gotta commit.
No. You gotta commit.
Don't y'all listen here? Y'all not gonna gang up on me, okay?
I will go nowhere.
I'm a lazy riding, jet flying.
Listen, shout out to my boy Ric Flair. But for me, man, this week, y'all know who it is. This persona, by the way, y'all know. For me this week, man, it's really been a really, really light week because my focus has mainly been on Spider-Man getting that platinum, finishing the story, and Destiny 2. Grinding light, trying to get ready for the raid. The raid dropped yesterday. So I'm trying to do that this weekend. So I'm grinding light and doing all these different things. Excuse me. And this week, man, honestly, guys, I was sick. I was really, really sick this week. I think I had a cold, the flu, or something. Ask Demi.
You have mono.
No.
You did. You had mono.
No, hell no.
Yep. Mono.
Hell no. What? Oh my God.
I said it.
Ask Demi, man. I like Demi, bro. Your boy might not make it.
That boy hit me up. Hit me up. I said,
oof.
Oh, God. Yo, real talk. If Demi would have said oof when I told him I was feeling good, I did ask for the unfriended this dude. Never talk to this man.
Oh my God.
I would have had to get this guy out the paint. Like, all right, Demi, you know what? Friendship ain't working no more, bro. I might have to just cut you out. I'm like, like we can't with this no more.
Yo, if he hit me up, and said he was sick, and all I sent was a voice message saying, "Ooh."
Yo, but could you imagine that though? Like, could you imagine like you talking to a friend or something, your friend is confiding, you're like, oh, I think my girlfriend, she's cheating on me. Wait, and the response is oof. Like, yo, I would want to fight somebody off that. Like,
oh
oof,
God.
what the fuck is yo, what the hell is a oof? What is that? Oh God.
Can we make that a thing? Like, how Spider-Man has Bumf. That's our thing. That's
oof. You know what's funny? Demi, shout out to Demi, because Demi gets credit for this one, because Demi's the one that started this, because like he kept saying it one time, and I'm like, what are you saying? Then he's like, oof. I'm like, what is that? It's just the sound that you make, like, and people really do make that sound. Like when you get punched, it's like, like people actually make that. Like, go watch somebody be punched.
Oh.
Like they make that sound. I'm like, oh shit. So it kind of stuck. Like it's stuck. So
I can't laugh no more. My stomach hurts.
Whenever we get the soundboard, oof, and Devin's gonna have to do the oof. So whenever we get the soundboard, the oof will be there, guys. Trust me. So whenever something like crazy is, go oof. Anyway, yeah, we got a good show for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about oof. I'm gonna be honest. The theme for this podcast is gonna be oof.
Oof.
Yeah. So, first topic. It's been a lot of Spider-Man talk this week. Obviously, Spider-Man came out last week, Friday. So obviously, there's been a lot of screenshots. There's been a lot of talk about the game. A lot of people beating it, getting the platinum. It's a lot of talk about it. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more this week. So Insomniac, which shout out to Insomniac, man. If you don't know Insomniac, or if you haven't been following Insomniac makes some really, really great games, man. The Ratchet and Clank series. One of my favorite games of all time, Resistance: Fall of Man, which came out on PlayStation 3. That was one of it wasn't a launch title, but it was close. It was close to the launch of PS3. Resistance: Fall of Man, Resistance 2, really, really amazing games. So obviously, they made Spider-Man, and pretty much Insomniac came out and they said the game wouldn't exist without PlayStation. Having Mark Cerny, who is the lead architect for PlayStation, he was the producer for this Spider-Man game. And pretty much what Brian Ithar, which is the creative director over at Insomniac, pretty much what he was saying was, whatever changes that they wanted to do to the game, Sony would ask, would it make the game better? And they would say yes. So Sony would be like, okay, go for it. So pretty much the work relationship, the quality of life within developing the game, within the communication with Sony, them being able to pretty much give them full creative control, full freedom, really is what helped shape this game into the game that it is. Like, Sony wasn't hovering over Insomniac's back. So, Insomniac did give praise to Marvel and other entities, but they said ultimately PlayStation is the reason why this game exists, the reason why the game is the way it is. And they gave a lot of praise. So starting with you, Leash, I know you haven't played Spider-Man, so you're kind of like
in the unknown right now.
So you're kind of like, yeah, listen, that PS4.
She's currently in the negative zone.
I am in the negative. Shut your mouths, okay? I'm getting zone. It. It's happening, okay?
Get the PS4. I'm gonna walk in there and be like, excuse me, I would like to trade in my Xbox. Oof. But hearing things like this, because we've heard nightmares before about developers not being able to really create the games that they want because of executives in suits not really letting them have creative freedom, and it shows through the product, because the product, most of the time, the product isn't as good as it could be, or it's it's nickel and dimed to death, or whatever the case may be. So hearing things like this, like what's your take on this? How do you feel hearing these types of things? Do you feel that more developers more publishers should really follow in Sony's footsteps in regards to this? Like, what's your thoughts?
Absolutely. When I read the article, I was like, okay, so that's pretty cool. Like, because the thing that stuck out to me the most is when he was like, basically, I don't want to do this cutscene anymore. And then Sony would be like, well, we've already spent money on this cutscene. And he's like, well, I could make it 10 times. Well, I can make it better. And then Sony's like, well, okay. Like, when money is no option, not even that, when they allow the developers to have their own creative freedom, as you can see, we get a great game that I have not played yet, but from y'all basically playing it every freaking day, because that's all I see y'all post on Twitter are your Spider-Man pictures and your videos. I watch them. That's
shout out to you.
Yes, I support my peoples, my brothers. But yeah, like I really think that's really cool that they allowed the developers to really have creative freedom and have that vision, and the vision came together and made such a beautiful game. So that was dope. More people, more companies should take note, maybe, so that way we'll get better games. Damn it, because I'm tired.
Especially, I feel like third party company that not third party, but like AAA publishers and things like that. I feel like they really need to take notes with stuff like this, because it's important to allow your developers to develop, allow them to create, and allow them to really be the best that they can be. Because this is kind of how the same situation with Bungie, and the sort of reason why Bungie left was because they wanted to create something else outside of Halo, and Microsoft's like, look, yeah, I need that Halo from you, dog. That's what you're here for. And they was like, all right, you know what? Let's get up out of here. Let's go somewhere where people are going to allow us to create the game that we want to create, and that's how we got Destiny. So it's definitely I agree 100%. But Demi, what's your thoughts on this one?
I'm here for it. I'm glad that they got the opportunity to make what they wanted to make, especially because you can see that it's very, you can hear it and see it and feel it in the game. Like, they had creative control with some overseeing from Marvel, but you can definitely tell this game has the Insomniac touch to it. So I'm here for it, man. I'm proud. I'm glad, and let's keep the games rolling.
Let me ask you this question, Demi. Do you feel, after playing the game, getting the platinum, putting as many hours as you put into the game, do you feel like this game couldn't have been the way it is now without Insomniac? Pretty much. Do you feel like another developer, and I'm not even saying like a Sony developer, I'm just saying in general, do you feel like another developer could have gotten their hands on this Spider-Man game and it still would have been the way it is now?
I say script wise, only developer that can probably like redo the script just as good as probably Rockstar. But everything else, it wouldn't have that same feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's certain little things that you notice that Insomniac does.
Mm-hmm.
From the traversal to the soundtrack to the collecting to the gadget usage. It's certain little things that can be replicated by other developers.
Yeah. And you know, we had this conversation the other day. It's like I was saying, when it comes to like traversal, and especially when I saw when they were previewing this game, E3s and all that stuff, and I saw that Spider-Man was really going to be using a lot of gadgets, and knowing how Spider-Man is, I knew that this type of game is definitely meant for Insomniac, because Insomniac is known for the gadgets. Ratchet and Clank is the perfect example. The guns that you get in that game, the different types of bombs and weapons and stuff like that, that's an Insomniac touch. Though that's their forte, that's their realm, their domain. So
Hell,
seeing
you can
that,
even see that from Sunset Overdrive when they made that with all the little gadgets and guns they had in that was like
and the
hella
traversal,
creative.
the traversal, everything in that was really good, really good. Yeah. Shout out to Insomnia, shout out to Sony, shout out to Marvel. Y'all the real ones. Now, this is a top shout out to uppercase J, aka Jamil, longtime friend, longtime supporter of the podcast.
Long-time listener.
Yeah, long-time listener. And he don't really write in the chats. He kind of just listens. So shout out to him. He actually had a couple of good topic requests, because we do take topic requests. If you follow any one of us on Twitter, you'll see either the retweet or someone posted up. Or
And if you're in the MOG Discord,
the Discord, yes.
I was just about to go in. I was about to answer that. The MOG Discord, which is also the link to the MOG Discord, is in the description. Make sure you join the MOG Discord. Join the MOG Discord. We trying to grow. We're getting that bigger. And you can put your topic requests there. We could talk about games. You could post articles that you think are interesting. It's a full-fledged community for anybody, any and everybody, regardless of what system, regardless of whatever. Just be respectful, be nice, whatever. But a couple of topic requests from there. So shout out to Jamil. And one of the topic requests was, in terms of Spider-Man, it's a two-part question. In terms of Spider-Man, PS4 exclusively, where this shout out to Barry, because Barry's podcast this week, or was it last week? He was it was a whole joke about that. But in terms of Spider-Man PS4, where does it rank in terms of other superhero games that have released? And the second part is, where does it rank in terms of games this generation? Start at least. I don't know. Do you want to answer?
I can't answer this question. Really but can y'all? You know what? Before this podcast is over, y'all gonna hear me get into Persona, okay? Because we already started off on a bad note, okay? Oh, at least you want to get in on this topic. Now, you know that I am not playing Spider-Man right now. You are so shady. Shady. You get shady points for.
I mean, I told you I got the jokes, so they lined up. But I'm chilling.
Hey, all right, I'm ready too.
Demi, in terms of superhero games and in terms of this generation, where do you think Spider-Man ranks?
There wasn't really that many superhero games this generation.
Well, I think Jamil meant superhero games. I think period. I guess. I mean, we're not going to run through every superhero game that's released since the dawn of gaming, but I guess the other Spider-Man games, the Superman games, the Hulk game, the Batman Arkham games. Where would this rank among those other titles? I would put it at number one in terms of other.
You only saying that because it's new. Hush.
No. I'm not. No. I'm not saying that because it's new. I'm saying that because with this Spider-Man game, this isn't a adaptation from a movie. This isn't a copy and paste job. This is something that really took time and that they really put a lot of love and care into. So what this Spider-Man does better than other Spider-Mans is it tells a proper story. It's not just a movie movie adaptation, and the combat and the traversal and the web swinging and the gadgets and stuff like that, it really is that good a game. I'm like when
So
people
out
say
of
that, that's
all
not an exaggeration.
superhero games, though, not out of all Spider-Man games.
Out of all superhero games, it is number one for me. Yes.
You in the I'm in love. You in the honeymoon phase.
I'm not in a honeymoon phase.
Watch another game come out, and
three,
you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is
another superhero game. No,
yeah, okay.
I highly doubt that unless it's Spider-Man 2 made by Insomniac, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is my, in terms of superhero games, these are my top 3 superhero games. Spider-Man PS4, Arkham. The second one was Arkham Knight, right? Right,
Arkham
City, and then Arkham. Was it Arkham World? What was the last one?
It was Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight. Okay, yeah. So Spider-Man, Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight. And then if I had to do top 5, I would put the Hulk game in like the top 5.
Oh,
and I would put Spider-Man. Do I want to put Shattered Dimensions? I would put either Shattered Dimensions or 2 would be number 4. Actually, no. Okay. No, okay. I'm lying. The Spider-Man PS4 game, the Wolverine. I forgot about that Wolverine Origins game. That one. That would be second. And that's a really hard decision between the Spider-Man PS4 and that Wolverine game, because both of those combat systems are really good. Really good.
See?
And the story and things like that were like really Origins was really good. Really, really good game. Really good. So it's a little bit debatable, but I still would edge out Spider-Man PS4 a little ahead of that. So Wolverine's game. So yeah, it would be Spider-Man, Wolverine, Arkham City. What about you, Demi?
X-Men Origins Wolverine, Shattered Dimensions, Web of Shadows, Arkham City, then Spider-Man.
Okay. In terms of this generation, just top 5, would this Spider-Man fall in your top 5 this gen?
Easily.
Okay. Would it be top 3 or is that pushing it?
Ooh, he gotta think.
Yeah, top 3. Top 3.
You put it in top 3? What's your all right, so I'm curious now. What is your top 3 this generation in terms of games?
Life is Strange, Spider-Man, and
I know you want to say Yakuza, but I know you don't want to.
No, Yakuza 0 is amazing, but I gotta put Resident Evil 7 up there.
Really?
RE7? Oh Jesus, that disgusting game. I'm sorry, I don't do scary games. It's not like disgusting in a bad way. I'm just talking about like when the bugs came out the lady's private parts. I was like, oh, what am I watching?
Speaking of scary games, funny story.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I was watching Leash play Evil Within. You want some comedy? Yo, go watch her play that. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Shut your mouth.
That joke was funny to see. I was there for like 30 minutes and I'm like, yo.
I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna play Outlast in October. I'm gonna just
Outlast is that. It's not. It's actually easier. It is.
You don't fight in Outlast, so I think you can beat it.
It's just straight survival. It's not like weapons and zombies. No, it's not all that.
We'll see.
For me, this generation. This generation with Spider-Man for me, it's definitely Spider-Man is definitely top 3. It's actually top. It takes the top. People don't understand how good this game is, and I think part of that, and I'm not saying here in this panel or anybody that's watching or may not feel this way, but I feel like some people that may look at it as not that great or it's whatever. I feel like if you got to kind of read the comic books and understand some of these references and understand some of the things that's like, even like seeing like the old Vulture costumes and stuff like that. If you're not really reading the comics and all these types of things, like seeing that wouldn't really resonate with you as much.
Hell, the suits have a lot of obscure suits are in this game.
There are. Yeah, there are a lot of obscure suits. I'm kind of mad that certain suit wasn't in. We talked about it yesterday. I don't want to, spoil it for anybody, whatever, but For me, top three. It is top three this generation. Definitely top five. Obviously, top three for me this gen would be Spider-Man, Uncharted, Lost Legacy. I would say 4, but that dynamic between Nadine and Chloe and Lost Legacy just it was too good. I had to put Lost Legacy up there. So Spider-Man, Uncharted, Lost Legacy, and Life is Strange. Life is it's hard. Like these types of things are hard. I'm gonna go Vampire.
What?
Vampire, because Vampire surprised me. And the dynamic and the way Vampire is done is brilliant. And I love it. So Vampire is my top 3.
Wow.
Listen, I'm gonna get hate. Where's God of War? God of War's top 5, guys. Relax. It really is a hard decision. It's hard. It is, guys. It's a hard decision to make. But at least just to, include you as well, because I don't want you to.
Well, no, you don't have to include me. It's fine. I'll sit in my little Xbox corner.
No. If you got this generation means period. It doesn't mean.
I know.
It doesn't mean
I know, but still, I'll just be over here.
What is your top 3 this generation?
This generation, I haven't really been playing games this generation. I've been going back and playing like old games because, like I told y'all, like in the beginning, I've been feeling like kind of disappointed with the way that
with the way things go,
pretty much, and how capitalism ruined not everything about gaming, but
damn.
So I've been not everything
capitalism,
but I've been just playing like old titles, and I guess trying to get that sense of nostalgia back.
You've been playing,
but I've been oofing. But now, see how y'all feel about Spider-Man is how I'm gonna feel when Red Dead comes out. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna tweak. That's all I'm gonna talk about. That's all I'm gonna.
First of all,
wait a minute. Hold on.
You're not alone.
Wait.
My cowboy hat is on.
Wait. Hold up. Persona?
Yes.
Really? Really? Really?
Yes.
We're gonna say trash. We're just gonna say that with a period. We're just not gonna say like question mark. We're gonna say trash with a period. That's what we're doing. Yes. Oh, okay.
All capitals on the trash word as well.
Oh, all capitals.
You didn't play the first Red Dead.
Facts. I didn't, and it's still trash.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, how?
Trash.
How can you you are blaspheming on the Sabbath? I'm done with you.
Oh, the game is the game is garbage. What can I say?
I'm done with you. That was the final straw. You started off early. I threw the hat. You started off early this morning. Okay, I came in a good mood, and here you go. Like, oh, I got a bone to pick. Boom. Okay, all right. You know what? Woo.
I never played the game, so obviously I don't know. I watched the ending. The ending was amazing. I'm joking, Red. I'm joking. I love the game. I don't love the game.
Trash, you stand by it.
Mm-hmm. I have to play the game. So whenever I have Red Dead pre-ordered, obviously, whenever it comes out.
But I do have to play Life is Strange because y'all both co-signed it. So actually, I might download that shit today.
I don't know. Yo, listen, let me tell you something about Life is Strange. Life is Strange is one of those games that it's gonna change your life. No pun intended, yo.
Really?
It's gonna change. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. It is. Life is Strange is gonna change your life. It really is an amazing game because it you have to play it. I can't even explain it because there's so many twists and turns, and it's great. It's really good.
So it's really heavily like story driven, right?
It's very heavy story driven. It's
I like a good story. Oh yes.
Think of it as I'm trying to think of like a show. Think of it as you ever seen Degrassi or Dawson's Creek?
No and no.
Oh, what world did you grow up in? You never
I grew up in a world where we don't watch Dawson's Creek or Degrassi.
You don't wait. We don't do Degrassi slander here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not do Degrassi slander, please. No, we
don't do. As the Black Panther meme said, we don't do that here.
Yo, listen, that's a whole other conversation. Let's stick on topic here. Okay. I can't. Now, not original Degrassi.
But the next generation.
with my boy with Drake
and Aubrey Graham,
with TJ and all of it. Like what? Yo, yo, Red said, what is this podcast? yo, we going way left field. Yo, back on topic. Damn, you ain't never seen the yo.
Nope.
Oh yeah. So in terms of like Spider-Man, this is the last topic on Spider-Man. Then we all Spider-Man completely. I couldn't believe Kotaku been writing some really weird articles lately. Like the past like month or so, it's been like some really, really weird articles. I remember they made an article talking about, what was it, Luigi's or Mario's special area side,
Peace. The peace.
It was weird, but when it comes to Spider-Man, pretty much what Kotaku is saying, that Spider-Man's take on police is unrealistic. It's not accurate. The way they depicted Spider-Man, the whole Spider Cop jokes, with him, that whole banter between him and Yuri with this whole Spider Cop, and all that, and the fact that they were using, the fact that he was aligning himself more so with the cops in terms of taking down criminals and all these different things, and not with the people, which is how superheroes are supposed to be. This article was very weird, and I'm reading it, and it was a lot to take in. Pause, because I'm sitting there and I'm like,
shut up. The pause.
I don't know. I don't know where, like, why this is a thing, why this article was even written. Like, I don't understand this. So pretty much one of the sections that I wanted to kind of read out was one of the earliest things you do in Spider-Man is go around activating security towers made by Oscorp, used by the NYPD, that make it easier for Spider-Man to track crimes as they happen. Narratively, these towers allow the police to better surveil citizens. They also give Spider-Man access to police frequencies. They also listening, giving out calls to car chasers, and telling the player about break-in attempts that Spider-Man can thwart before the crime occurs. The uncritical use of these towers struck some players, especially those who live in New York, as odd. A NYU Game Center scholar took to Twitter to note similarities between these towers and the real-world NYC security cameras that IBM recently used to make skin color profiling technology. Okay. Now, we all are people of color, obviously. Okay.
Let it out. Just let it
First
out.
of all, okay. So first of all, we as people or whatever, yes, we understand that, relationships between the communities, especially Black communities and police right now, are very stagnant. They're it's bad right now. We get that. Now, when I'm playing Spider-Man, none of this is going through my, like, who's thinking of this shit? Like, what? Like, why can't it just be a game? Like, why can't it just, like, first off, Spider-Man's this is not even real. Like, nobody in New York is swinging from building to building and got bit by a radioactive spider and can lift cars and do. First off, that's unrealistic in itself. So any New Yorker playing this game is looking at this like, what? Like, ain't nobody swinging around New York. Like, that's not real. The fact that Spider-Man, and this is how I know some people don't play, they're not playing these games, and they're not really trying to play these games to understand, because if you played the games, and this is a spoiler, well, it's not really a spoiler, but whatever, because Silver Sable's in the game. Silver Sable and her army, that's the real militant shit that's going on in the world, where whenever whenever they come into the town, they're harassing people. They're rounding up people on some like police state shit, bugging people. And Spider-Man's coming in and he's letting them know, yo, this is New York City, man. We don't do that here. Like, if you listen and you see what he's doing, like, he's stopping that type of stuff from happening. Him helping the police is him helping the police to do what he does regularly anyway. It stopped crimes from happening. That's what Spider-Man does. And even when he stops the crimes in the game, the police thank him for his help. There ain't no thank you, Sergeant Spider-Man. Like, no, they're thanking him for his help in helping us stop the crime. Ain't no, oh, let's go harass this person because he's Black. There's no, oh, let's harass this person because we think they got drugs. There's none of that happening in this game. So I don't understand why these type of thoughts and this type of stuff is being pushed out there to twist a narrative of something that's really supposed to be lighthearted and supposed to be enjoyed by everybody. I'm not playing Spider-Man wondering why this black person is this, and I'm playing the game to enjoy the game. Because that's what Spider-Man is meant for, to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be critiqued in this manner, because all of it is unreal. None of this that's happened. Only thing that's real in Spider-Man are the landmarks in New York City. Those are the only accurate things here. Nothing else in here is real. So to say that Spider-Man take on police feels out of touch. Out of touch from what? What are we comparing to? Are we comparing a game world to real life? Is game supposed to be a depiction of real life all the time? Because I'm not Spider-Man. Ain't no Mary Jane around my arm. I'm not. Ain't no Miles Morales here. So what feels out of touch about this? All of this feels out of touch. Leash.
Yes.
Thoughts.
Thank you, Persona P. Newton. But that like you said, it's a game. I get it. One thing that stuck out to me in the article is actually the comments. And one comment, the first one that popped up, is my solution to reconciling all of this was just to treat it as another fantastical element of the setting. If I can buy that a guy can run on walls, then I guess I could buy a world where the police deserve the level of trust the game gives them. Like you said, it's a fictional universe, and then you got to think this is Marvel's universe. So now it's not more so like a black, white, Latino thing. It's more so, are you a mutant? Do you have superpowers? Those are the people who honestly they kind of, I guess would discriminate against, because that is the whole premise behind X-Men, honestly. Mm-hmm. So like that's my thing. Like I don't understand why. Like I get the reason why we should have these discussions, because they should be, people should write about stuff like this. They should make you think. They should, kind of stir the pot a little bit. But at the same time, it's Spider-Man. Like, come on, man. It's not that deep. If we really want to get into it, write an article about how stuff is going on in the real world. Don't write an article and try to, take the joy.
Demonize Spider-Man.
Right. Exactly. Demonize. Let the man help. Let Peter Parker help the police. And in the fact, I read in an article that the author's friend called Spider-Man a narc.
A narc, oh yeah.
I screamed.
A narc.
But I'm like, come on, man. Like, if you like you said, like this game, from what I've seen, from the gameplay that I've witnessed and the pictures and everything, this game really kind of embraces the whole comic book culture of Spider-Man. And if you was to read Spider-Man comics, he did help the police a lot. So, and it's not like a whole Batman thing where they thought of him as a vigilante. No, they worked hand in hand. So yeah, so this article was just, they probably just had a deadline. They had to write something. Just pulled it out. Just pulled it out their ass at this point.
Yeah, Demi, thoughts? The best thing you've said all day.
Right? Like, Demi.
To kind of touch on what you said, like, that there should be that the game should make you think, or like, people should write more about this. And this may come off bad, but I feel like there's a time and a place for that. Right. I in my life, me being a black person, in my life, I know and understand the dangers that I could face walking out my door every day, not just from police, but from anybody. You know, like I understand that from what I've seen, from what I've been raised up on, and what I've witnessed as a child, and you know, all the different things I understand that, especially being, you know, a big black dude, you know, like I understand that. You know, I understand, you know, there's, you know, as black people, we have to wear many faces depending on who we're around.
Code switch out here, man.
Yeah, we have to code switch. I mean, I you know, who I am here isn't who I am at work. Like, you know, like there's different way, you know, you have to act certain, you know, it may sound messed up, but you do have to act certain ways when you're around certain people because of those, you know, stereotypes and negative connotations. But regardless of that, I still want to be able to enjoy what I enjoy. I don't want to constantly every waking moment have this plastered in my face,
right?
Constantly reminding me of these dangers, or constantly reminding me of what it is that I am or that I am not, or what is or isn't. Because I'm already reminded that every time there's a police killing or something, I'm reminded of that. Every time there's you know a protest or something, I'm reminded of that.
And after a while, it gets depressing. And like I mute certain words on my Twitter because I don't want to see that. Like I could walk down the street in College Park and see that. If I like, come on, like certain political articles, like don't take it out on things that I enjoy as a, you know, like. Just let people have fun. Like certain write a for real political piece. Like question the establishment, the actual establishment, not the establishment of a video game. Like it's in a fictional universe. Like they could have saved that for them, you know. But I'm pretty sure somebody's like, oh yeah, fight the power, fight the police. Spider-Man's a narc.
I mean, and it's like when it comes to like comic books and. You know, there are messages there. There are, like, you know, there's different, like, you know, especially in X-Men, the message between, you know, X-Men, Professor X is, you know, pretty much based off Martin Luther King and you know, Magneto's on, you know, like the political statements in a lot of comics, especially back in the day, they were there, but they were done in a sense where
it wasn't like in your face.
It's not like this where, oh well, the police and Spider-Man aren't unrealistic because they ain't stopping and frisking black folks. They not like what? Like I'm not trying to see this all over the place. Like I don't.
I think my whole thing
I don't want this stuff to overflow, because you know these types of things can really have a bearing on games. Like like it's bad enough now where, you know, I don't say bad enough, but you know, like the whole thing with I mean, you know, the Battlefield thing with the woman on the cover and how people were mad at that, like, oh well, you know, a woman shouldn't be, like, people are bringing their real world views into things that are fictional,
right?
Like this is what a lot of gaming is turning into, where people's real world beliefs are affecting what they enjoy outside of the real world.
True.
Like, you know, Spider-Man, like, you know, Spider-Man is just meant to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be a political statement. Like,
my whole thing is like, the police got to worry about people shooting fireballs out their hands and lasers in their eyes, and Spider-Man. Do you really think they're going to really think about stopping and frisking black people? Nah, bruh. If anything, they're worried about somebody coming up behind them and like reading their mind and controlling them and making them do something weird. Like,
yeah. And then even there was another part of the article where they were talking about the Rikers Island jailbreak mission, where a lot of the inmates were breaking out of jail, and it was like pretty much a huge riot. And the article says that Peter went in with like this brute police mentality and was beating up on inmates and all. And I'm like, first of all, it's a game. Second of all, What the hell else? It ain't like he out here killing folks. Like he webbing them to walls and stuff so that the police can handle them and lock them back up and put them back where they belong. What?
Yeah.
What? Like what are we? What is going on here? What is happening here?
We could throw this article, so we could throw it in the trash, right?
Trash. I mean, me and Lise talked enough. You want to give a take on this before we move on? Cool. I feel you.
All right, hold on.
He's back. Here we go.
I read this article. It's pretty trash.
Pretty dog shit. Nah, you gotta use the right word. Pretty dog shit.
I commented on Twitter because you can easily tell that they're looking to apply certain real life things in a very fictional world. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't rocking with it to begin with, but just hearing it reiterated that having the New York Towers and, with the police and everything, how they're supposed to move. Like, Spider-Man fights crime. Why are we analyzing, like, him moving around, reading into the police crimes and everything like that so deeply, I don't get that. I don't understand it. I think it's trash, and I'm personally not with it. Stop trying to apply stuff to things that really don't need to be applied to,
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense coming out.
I agree 100%.
Let Spider-Man fight the crime. Let him be the friendly neighborhood spider that everybody knows and loves.
Facts. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
It's pretty cheeks.
What you just say?
It's pretty cheeks.
Cheeks.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to. Oof.
Shut up! Oh my god.
So moving on. Real quick. Shout out to my boy. YuGiOh. Yo. Listen. And I'm talking about the first, all this other garbage, XD, RXD, Motorcycle Racer, whatever, double XL, whatever they doing. All that's garbage. We talking original YuGiOh with Seto Kaiba, Pegasus, and my boy Maverick. Okay. Shout out to the Time Wizard. So pretty much YuGiOh just got revealed and is gonna be in Jump Force. I'm really excited. Like, I was excited about this game a little bit, like not too much. I was excited, but because Naruto and Goku, like that's we see this in every fighting game crossover, and I'm like, come on, give me something out of the ordinary. And YuGiOh is it. Having YuGiOh in the game, I'm really excited to see how he's gonna fight, and if he's gonna be a puppet character, or if he's gonna be like like Ace from Final Fantasy. Type 0 throwing cards at people. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see how he's gonna fight. But what's your thoughts on this? I know, Lisa, you don't really like fighting games too much. Not even like
I don't. But I'm actually really excited about this game.
Really?
Not saying I'm gonna play it.
What?
Yeah, like not saying I'm gonna play it, but I'm excited because I want to know.
Oof.
I know, right? See, I switch it up. I just want to see. Like, what the hell? Because it's like all of my childhood, basically anime characters are in a game, right? So I'm if push comes to shove, I actually might give it a try, especially if they have like a demo that they pop out. But I wasn't really a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but I can see don't nobody come for me today, okay? But I can see like why people are excited, because. I mean, I used to watch it, but I wasn't really into like cards.
One of them dirty motherfuckers that was playing the card games.
You didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
I watched the show, but I wasn't buying the cards and doing all that.
Didn't buy a starter deck?
No.
Real talk. Side note, if we all went to the same school, I really wonder if we all would have been friends. I really wonder if we all would have been friends in middle school and high school if we all went. I think me and Debbie, yes.
You don't think I was a nerd, but I was like, I don't want to say low key. Like I wasn't like popular at all. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I was looking at the actual roster. And from the confirmed characters that I see, I'm like, okay, yeah. So if there is a demo, because they have Monkey D. Luffy, Frieza, freaking Ichigo. Wait, what are you oofing for?
Debbie was like,
Oh God, really?
Nah, because he's Frieza. Those
you don't like One Piece? Oh, you don't like Frieza?
I don't like One Piece.
Oh yeah, One Piece.
You don't like One Piece?
Yeah, it's garbage. One Piece is garbage. It is. That's garbage.
Stinks. God. It stinks.
Yeah, it's very terrible anime.
When y'all record, listen, I should have asked y'all more questions before I decided to be on this podcast because I'm just tired. I'm tired of the slander.
Hey, Persona been attacking you all day. I haven't done anything.
What?
I just oofed right under the bus.
Right
under the bus.
That was
anyway. Keep going.
But yeah, like this looks like it's really gonna be cool. When I was watching E3 though, when it was like Jump Force, I'm like, what type of shitty name is that? But I'm used to it now.
I like it. Jump Force sounds.
No.
It sounds.
I mean, it is showing jump characters. So
I mean, yeah, but really.
So they're jumping into the force,
but it's still corny AF.
So when you jump force a name.
No, don't. You don't have to. Don't do that. Don't explain it, okay? Because it's still trash. Trash.
No, I'm jump forcing the name right now. I'm forcing the name.
Oh Lord.
Don't force that to the garbage. Yo, Debbie, tell them about this Yamu.
I'm telling you, I'm excited. Yo, I'm gonna be real. If he fights like Ace, because Type Zero is one of my favorite Final Fantasies, I'm in. I'm sold. However, I feel like I was a little disappointed with the roster still because we have Hunter x Hunter characters but no Killua. So, still a little disappointed about that. But
true. There is no Kaluuya, which there needs to be. Definitely no Kaluuya.
But since we got Yugi, we're probably gonna get Pegasus America. I wish it was Pegasus. I hope it's Pegasus as the villain character.
Yeah, Pegasus. Yes, either Pegasus, Seto Kaiba, which I really want.
If they do Kaiba, because if you really think about it, Kaiba's just the anti-hero of the show.
Yeah, he is. He ain't give a fuck about Yugi, bro. He didn't give a damn about Yugi, bro.
So if we're gonna do it, it'll be Yugi, Kaiba, and probably Joey as the assist character.
Yeah. Or they may do Yugi, Yugi, Pegasus, and have Maverick. Like if they do 3 characters, I wouldn't mind if they could do 3. I would want Yugi, Kaiba, and Maverick.
Yeah, you know who I'm rooting for. Get my boy Bandit Keith with the blam.
Yo, my man's full. God,
y'all, every time y'all say something, like I look at an invisible camera, like on The Office, and I just be like, really, like.
Hey, Bandit Keith pulled out a gun.
Yo, Bandit Keith. I gotta go back. I'm about to go back and start YuGiOh from the beginning because I need to see the scene where he. Yo, Bandit Keith. They not putting him in this game, bro. They not putting Bandit Keith in this game, bro. Better not. Yo, they gonna have him come out, man. He gonna pull out that AK. Like, listen, I came to party. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why I said that? I'm
My name's Keith. I came to party.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's get
an AK in a card game. Jesus Christ!
He gonna have an AK in the game, bro. Yo, that's gonna be his intro. He gonna come out with when they put him in Jump Force. He gonna come out. They gonna have a huge trench coat. And then he gonna open the trench coat. You gonna see the AK on the side. They gonna pull it out. Let's party.
Oh my God! Shut up.
I'm in tears, bro.
Oh my God!
Goodness.
Yeah, I said that I would want like Beyblade characters in the game. It it would be weird how it would work. Like have them throw Beyblades at their head or something. I don't know. Like I want like real weird obscure characters in the game. Like I know it's supposed to be Shonen Jump characters, but I wouldn't mind having like I don't know. Like I wouldn't mind having a Persona character fight in there. Like have
Well, no.
What's this dude's name? Lord, what's his name? Persona 5 main character. I forgot his not main character. The friend. I forgot his name. The first boy, the boy you meet. I forgot his name. Oh god, I forgot his name. But him, I wouldn't mind having him in the game. Like like the hothead type characters. That'd be dope. That would be dope. But
if we following actual Shonen Jump, I would like to see obscure animes like Zatch Bell come through.
Oh
Zatch
God,
Bell.
That trash.
Whoa! What?
Whoa,
yep,
whoa.
I said it. I said it.
Slow down.
Surely
Slow
did.
down. Wait
Surely
a second.
Did. Yep. Trash.
We're not letting that slide. You're not about to disrespect that God, Zatch Bell, the God here. Okay? Zatch Bell trash? Is you crazy?
Yes.
Hell no. Zatch Bell amazing.
See, but I don't like shonen anime. I feel like it's for little boys.
Ryuji. Thank you, Karuma. Ryuji. Yeah.
I think it's for little boys, and I can't watch it.
Was Zatch Bell?
Yeah, all the shonen like anime period, basically. Except for like I used to be heavy into like Bleach. I used to be heavy into Death Note. I used to be heavy into
Death Note's really good. I need that like Yagamino.
Dragon Ball kinda. But yeah, like all those like the card game ones, Zatch Bell, like nah. I don't like shonen anime.
You know what's also a shonen anime? Air Gear, and that's who I want in the game. I want those characters.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Hello?
What just happened?
I don't know.
Oh, Demi, you got a phone call?
No,
Not Demi. Persona.
Persona faded into oblivion.
Oh, he's in the ethos.
No, sorry, I got a phone call.
Ooh!
I'll rescue. Oh, he's back.
Is Claymore shonen? No, right?
I'm searching right now. You said Claymore?
Yeah, Claymore shonen.
Hold on.
No.
I like Claymore.
Neither is Full Metal Alchemist. That's Funimation, right?
Claymore is Funimation.
And so it's Full Metal Alchemist. I was gonna say
Claymore
That's Shonen?
is Shonen Jump, but it was a little too dark for Shonen Jump, so they moved it.
Nah,
Really?
put them Claymore characters up in there, man. Claymore characters, fucking yo. Oh my god.
Air Gear is a Shonen Jump comic. I did not know that.
That's I believe she like one piece. Shonen Jump. Shaman King, please. Yeah,
Shaman King would be a public character too, though.
He would. I'm trying to think some other ones.
You know they're gonna have JoJo characters in the game.
Oh, they better have my boy Bobo up in there.
You said JoJo characters? Like
you said JoJo or Bobo?
JoJo.
Oh, JoJo.
Oh, I can't say I like it, but it's like a love-hate with JoJo.
That show is so weird to me.
It's which one, JoJo or Bobo?
JoJo, both of them. Jesus.
I mean, JoJo's is.
It's like a soap opera.
It's real metrosexual shit.
It's like a soap opera. It's like super dramatic. Like the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, bruh, y'all just kiss and get it over with. Because that is the vibe that I get from that show. Like
JoJo's is fire though. I like JoJo's. JoJo's is dope because it's weird. Really it's so good because it's weird. That's why it's so great. It's because it's not it
lots of dragon energy.
Rules. Yeah.
And JoJo seems like it's just buff fashionistas fighting from every time I see it, dude.
Oh, exactly. Is it Saint Seiya Shonen Jump as well? Yeah, Saint Seiya. Throw him in there. Saint Seiya. Throw him in there. Throw him in there. That'd be
but y'all know they ain't gonna do that.
Nah, they did it before with J-Stars. Saint Seiya was in there.
Saint Seiya is a Shonen Jump.
Yeah, I see Saint Seiya being in here. I do, because he was in J-Stars. I see Saint Seiya for sure. for sure. But yeah, let's move on.
Assassination Classroom, One Punch Man, Gintama,
One Punch Man.
World Trigger, Fairy Tail.
Fairy
My
Tail,
Hero.
yes. Throw some Fairy Tail characters
My
in
daughter loves Fairy Tail. She be binge watching it.
My Hero, Black Clover,
My Hero Academia.
Black Cat. It's a lot of Shonen Jump.
It's a lot of Shonen Jump stuff out there.
Kuroko's basketball. Oh,
my man gonna be throwing a Spalding ball. Hey, bro,
I'm breaking ankles.
Gonna be juking them. But yeah, moving on to another topic request. Shout out to Jamil again with this topic request. He wanted to know, get our thoughts on the Call of Duty Battle Royale. And is it better than Fortnite? Not better than Fortnite, but is it the best Battle Royale? I'm gonna let Demi take the helm because Demi is this week. I was really on Spider. I was on Spider-Man 2 heavy. I forgot that the Battle Royale came out, so I can't even answer this question. Demi can answer this question. So Demi, you played a lot of the Battle Royale. What's your thoughts on that?
Honestly,
does Fortnite need to be worried?
I honestly say yes.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
This is more like a published PUBG. I said published, polished. My bad, polished PUBG. The mechanics feel great. You really have to worry about where you're at. You have to watch over you. Like they give you the way they utilize perks. It's like you can pick it up and you can use it for like a limited time. Mm-hmm. So say if I found Juggernaut or like what's it called? What's it called? Ghost or something like that. You have literally 2 minutes to use it, and when those 2 minutes are up, it's over. Mm-hmm. I like the way they apply first aid, where you can use it consistently on the battlefield, and then it heals you just for a little bit. Med kits heal you up for a little bit more. Trauma kits give you the full heal, and trauma kits are extremely hard to find. I like it how accessible it is. It feels good to pick up and play. The vehicles, from the helicopters to ATVs to the trucks. I will say the vehicle driving is a little bit rough as you use the left stick to drive instead of like L2 and R2 for like go and brake. That feels weird. Only issue I really had was it was laggy and the graphics look kind of soupy. The graphics look very last gen for this. But it feels really good. And Fortnite does need to, when this comes out, Fortnite needs to step it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, I know there's probably some Fortnite guys out there that are like, Demi, the fuck out of here.
I'm probably about to get boxed in by the architects later on.
You about to get mad hate mail from Fortnite players, man.
Hey,
that's
wasn't that
putting
great
on their capes right now as we speak.
That's crazy.
The game is nice, man. I had a victory. I came in top 10 damn near every game. Sometimes I lost just because I was playing around, just landing early. Mm-hmm. But it feels good. The circle, they give you so much time with the circle. It's crazy because that thing moves slow. Mm-hmm. If you aren't paying attention to the map and you get called by the circle, that's on your own. That's on your own regard. Mm-hmm. It's great.
So in terms of ranking, how would you rank the 3 battle royales? PUBG, Fortnite, and this.
Blackout, PUBG, then Fortnite.
What?
And that's no diss to Fortnite. I like Fortnite. I just feel like I just like the more seriousness aspect and not having to build on PUBG more.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, I'm not an architect.
Yeah.
I don't sit around blueprinting like everybody else. And that's kind of what made me stop playing Fortnite.
Wait, I was trying to understand. Yo, listen. I'm gonna admit something. I was trying to understand the joke. while you were still explaining, and I'm like, okay, I did a courtesy laugh. I was going to do a courtesy laugh. I was like, wait, what does he mean by architect? Then you made the reference to Fort. I'm like, oh, the building. Okay, that's funny.
Everybody gets it.
Hey, listen, Lisa laughed after you said Fortnite too, so she ain't getting it until then either.
Oh, you know what? Because listen, I don't play Fortnite. All right.
My pun game is critical, and my simile
all right, relax. Back to
are nice.
Oof. I had to throw that. Are we spelling it OOMF?
No, it's OOF.
OOF. So it's not oof. It's oof. Okay.
Yeah, it's oof.
Gotcha.
Oof.
I just flicked back my jean vest like, oof. Anyway,
right,
oh my god!
All
no,
right,
that's the best.
All right. Anywho, but
wait, hold on. You got the G vest on today for real?
Yeah.
Yo, that is so savage.
You got a Cisco vest on.
Yo,
oh god.
Flexing on him with that G vest. Respect. I respect the G vest. Yo, listen, I respect it. I respect the G vest because they do look fire. All right, go ahead.
Oh,
he
Lord.
said the Cisco vest. Jesus Christ. But it feels really good. That's like when I play battle royale games. Usually they don't feel good to play. Like H1Z1, the time that we played it, it just didn't feel good to play. You know.
Yeah, H1Z1 was it was okay, but it was just it wasn't that great.
I'd say they need to fix up some of the landscapes, like beef up the graphics a little bit. Like there are some weapons they need to tone down also, like the tightness. Oh my god, that's how I won a couple of games just with the Titan.
That's the LMG, right? The Titan.
Yeah.
You was killing folks off with that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a clip with the I took out a helicopter with the Koshka also, the sniper rifle.
Oh, I had seen a clip. I think FaZe was doing it. The dude was in the helicopter deep, flying off, and he sniped him out. I'm like, oh my god, this game right here is
the game is nice. This is setting the bar, so I'm very curious to see if Battlefield is going to bring it or not.
I think Battlefield with the vehicles, I think they are. I think it's going to be a lot of vehicles in Battlefield that you can use, just like in this battle royale as well.
And the map size feels perfect. It's not too. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right.
That's what's up. At least you said you buying COD this year. That's what's up. I hear you.
Do not
spread. We could definitely play that COD.
At least you say you get COD. You say you get the Ultimate Edition. Oh my god!
You buying the Ultimate Edition on PS4? Oh
no!
Wow! You say you stream a COD day one?
No!
Wow!
No! You will not catch me playing.
She said the 3 games she buying for PS4 is God of War, Spider-Man, and COD.
No.
Wow.
God of War, Spider-Man, and like maybe Detroit Becoming Human. Those are going to be the first 3 games that I buy.
Those are good games. And COD, you know, that's going to be
No, I will not be buying COD.
You say you buy Ultimate Edition and going pro. Oh my god, bro.
Yo, wait. That ain't even finished what he said. It was like, oh my. Yo.
Oof.
You going pro for COD?
He said you buy Ultimate Edition. Oh my god.
It's not happening. Oh no.
You say you joining FaZe? Oh my god.
Oh god.
So we calling you FaZe Leash or FaZe Capiche?
If anything,
why that goes so well though? FaZe Leash or FaZe Capiche? Yo, that goes really well. FaZe Capiche. That sounds good. That actually sounds good. FaZe Capiche.
But it's not gonna happen because I'm not buying that game. Nope. Yeah,
not even for a Mog Aftercast game night. A Mog game
night. Well, y'all stop guilting me into buying games that I don't want to play.
So you won't buy? You won't buy Call of Duty for Mog game night? That's what
I am supposed to buy Mario Kart. My bad.
Hey, we all can play Mario Kart Monday. I already got the game. I had the game at launch. Demi got the game.
So I do have to buy Mario Kart because my daughter's on punishment too. So I got the whole Switch to myself.
Switch up, hook up that Elgato barely. Let's go.
I could do that.
Let's go. We all
but no, you won't catch me playing Call of Duty. But I might. But I'm trash now. I'm so trash.
You say you joining Optic? Whoa.
No, shut up.
She won't buy COD, but she'll buy that trash ass Mario Kart.
You say you doing game
Mario
battles?
Kart is not. Wait, first of all, you didn't hear Persona slandered in me. He said Mario Kart was trash.
Let me feel the same way.
I'm actually kind of a Crash Team Racing fan, or Diddy Kong Racing fan. So
facts on that Diddy Kong.
I really had to. I should have asked more questions before I committed to this podcast.
Mario Kart is up there, but Diddy Kong Racing is like the GOAT, honestly.
Oh, are we talking about Nintendo after this? Because I'm excited for like Mario Party.
Actually, we are. We're gonna save the season pass topic for next week. We'll talk about that.
No, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're about to jump into Nintendo. Yo, guys, so we about to jump into the discussion, and man, it's a long time coming, and I gotta admit, Nintendo's been doing some bullshit for the past couple of years, but what they doing right here, this right now. Oh, this takes the whole cake. I can't even get a slice. And we're going to talk about it. Trust me. But let's get the good out the way because the bag will be at least 30 minutes.
Lord Jesus.
So, Nintendo, shout out to Nintendo, man. They did their direct this week. It was the one that was postponed from like 2 or 3 weeks ago because of the hurricane that happened out in Japan. So yeah, this is that direct. So they did the direct. When was it? Thursday, Demi? Yeah, I think Thursday.
Yeah,
it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. And they announced a lot. The online service is supposed to be coming next week. Actually, it's coming. They announced a lot of games.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about the games first because I do want to get the games out the way and what we're excited for. So let's start with what I'm pretty sure everyone here is probably most excited for, that Luigi's Mansion 3. Listen.
Oh God.
That's day one for your boy. That Luigi's Mansion 3 is fire. How we feeling about that, panel? How we feel?
I've never played Luigi's Mansion.
I'm sorry. Come again.
I've never played Luigi's Mansion.
Really? No, I'm sorry.
Never. But I mean, it was the first time for everything. I'll play it. If it's good, if y'all co-sign it, I'll play it. So
it's good.
It's good.
How you feeling? Luigi Mansion 3, that's a day one?
Of course.
Oh, that's all you. I thought you were going to add a little more. I mean, Luigi's Mansion 3 looks dope. I'm excited for that. That Mario Party.
Oh, here we go.
It's a little oof for me. I don't know because it's not. Is it online? Did they say if it was going to be online, Demi, with the Mario Party? I don't think it's online I think it's couch co-op only.
Are you serious?
I don't quote me on that. I think I might be wrong.
It may be for the online service, I believe.
Oh, online service. Okay.
I hope so because that would be a flub if they didn't do that.
Yeah, and this would be Mario Party 11.
I believe so. They call it Super Mario Party. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Super Mario.
They're calling it Super Mario Party.
Call that now. How you feel about the Mario Party, Leash?
I'm excited. I'm very excited, especially if they make it online. I'm super excited.
I may snatch that up. I may snatch that up. Snatch that up and get that. I don't know. Mario Parties were after the ones on what was it, 64 or GameCube. I kind of fell off on them. They were, I was just like, I'm kind of done with this. The Town by Game Freak.
Oh yeah,
that is a game pretty much where it's a game where everything takes place in one town. Like there is no like open. It's just one town, and that's where all the fighting and the whole story and everything takes place. And I'm really intrigued by that because I want to see how big's the town, because the town's got to be at least a sizable chunk, a sizable town for you to be able to explore and do something, right?
I think it's gonna be pretty like beefy. I don't think they're gonna give you like a little small area or whatever, because people still like open world, but I think it's just gonna be more like an open town. Like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
As long as they do something as big as Cerulean City or something like that, then they'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued though. The town definitely does have my attention, and it's definitely a game that I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna support that. I'm gonna need a proper Pokemon from these Game Freak dudes though.
They said it's coming next year.
We'll see, because no, I'm not feeling how they moving right now with my Pokemons.
Here we go with the Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
you
definitely gonna get that Pokemon Slender.
Before you get into your Pokemon Slender, let me get mine out the way. There's a game I'm excited for that took me right back into my fields as a kid, and that's Katamari Damacy Reroll. I'm copping that. I love those games. It was so goofy.
I never played that.
Just roll everything up. That's literally the gist of the game.
Mm-hmm.
The ball gets bigger. You can start rolling up the earth, the sun, the stars, the moon, planets. Hilarious. I love it. Just for that. So that was one I was excited about. Mm-hmm. Civilization 6 on the Switch. What? That's another one.
I've never played I've seen gameplay of the Civilization games, but I've never played them. But they've always looked interesting. Like it looks interesting.
Do you play games like that, Persona? Like,
I used to play like a lot of Sims and Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff like that on the PC when I was young. Now, no, I haven't really played games like that too much. Not now. Nah. Yeah. Shit, the last Sims game I played was the one on GameCube. I played the hell out of that. Me and my sister played the hell out of that game. Yeah, The Sims. I like The Sims. Demon X Machina.
One? Oh yeah, I was just about to name that one.
That's one that's really high up on my list in terms of what I'm excited for. Did you see the trailer for Demon X, Leash?
No, I did not.
Demi, break it down.
I'm gonna put this as simple as possible.
Okay.
Giant Mech's doing really cool things.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna watch the trailer after I get off. After we done with the.
I feel like that was the best way I could play. Giant Mech's doing like really badass things.
Facts. Think of it as Gundam.
But I don't like. Here we go with. I don't like mech type games. I mean that's like even with
you don't like mechs.
I don't like mechs. I don't even like mech anime. Like mecha anime.
Yo.
Y'all
killing me today.
Yo,
yeah. I don't like Gundam. I don't like.
Stop. Oh, my ears, they're bleeding. Oh, Jesus.
The only mecha anime I like is Gurren Lagann. That's it. That is the only one. Yep. Other than that, you will not catch me watching a mech.
Wait, you like Gurren Lagann, but you don't like Gundam?
No, because the Gurren Lagann story was better to me. Gundam was so dry. It's like toast with no butter.
All right, man. I'm ending this. Yo, hold on. What?
I said it.
Oh my, yo, you gotta be trolling. You trolling me right now.
I'm not trolling you.
You trolling me right now. You trolling. Hold on.
So
you say Gurren Lagann has a better story than Gundam?
Yes, to me.
So
yes,
you like the guy with the big drill, just doing big drill things?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep that to myself.
The names of these robots also.
Huh?
The names of these robots also on Gorilla Guy, like Super Tinga Top and Gorilla Guy, like the names.
Yes, I like Gorilla. I love what's his name? With a K. Starts with a K. Damn it. I can't think of it. The main character, and then he dies. I cried. And then they made Simon the main character.
Spoilers.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
I hope everybody watched Gurren Lagann.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. If
Which
you haven't
Gundam
watched
did
it,
you watch?
Yeah, but I like Gundam was boring.
Which
AF.
it really depends on which one you
Yeah,
watch.
which Gundam did you watch?
The one that used to come on Adult Swim. And that's when I decided, like, hey, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Iron Blooded Orphans?
Whatever that one was. It's
That
been so
one was
long.
fire, bro.
It's been so long. And I refuse.
Nah, that can't be Iron Blooded Orphans you talking about.
I don't think it's that. No, I don't think
Iron
it
Blooded
be.
Orphans.
It can't be that one.
You know what? I take that back. Because with Tenchi wouldn't be considered a mech.
Oh yeah, that was Tsunami. I know which one you talking about.
You was watching watered down stuff. You wasn't watching that real.
Would Outlaw Star would that be considered a mecha anime to y'all? Because I love Outlaw Star.
I never. No.
It's like a borderline kind of sort of.
Borderline because that's kind of I feel like it falls in the same realm of Eureka 7.
Because
Eureka 7 is a mech anime, but it is a mech anime, but it's done differently. It's because like with Gundam, it's straight mechs.
I'm about to make a mech anime.
A what?
I'm about to make a mech anime.
Yeah, and I still wouldn't watch it.
Dude.
It's too early for your shenanigans, Persona.
I thought you said something else, bro. I'm sorry, man.
And I still wouldn't watch it, Demi, even if you made it. I watch all your stuff, but I wouldn't watch no mech anime that you made.
It's gonna be called just mechs.
Shut up.
Yo, let's move on. My head hurt from hearing this from Leash right now, man. I don't know what's going on with this world.
Super ting and top. I
gotta go rewatch. Yo, that's on my to-do list. I'm about to go rewatch Gurren Lagann. Rewatch Gundam, and I'm gonna have to. Like, am I missing something here?
I feel like you're gonna be making comparisons in like the Discord chat.
Oh, here we go.
We're gonna have to throw that up on Twitter and Discord. We need the community.
Bring the fanboys with their capes. I'm ready.
We need the community's thoughts on this. Y'all hear me? Hello?
Huh?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. I should have looked it up. But yeah. What other games?
Fire Emblem. 3 houses. I need more.
Oh yeah.
I need more.
They're finally adding all of the Final Fantasy games.
I am so excited. Oh, my daughter is never getting her Switch back.
A morbid part of me really wants to buy that pocket edition of Final Fantasy 15, bro. I don't know why.
I was just looking at that, but it was
hell nah.
Because they redid the whole game with like little sprite characters. Well, not sprite characters, but like with little cute characters.
No.
So I kind of want to get it too.
If they really want to give my money, they would have put Type 0 on there.
Nah, I need 8. Red is like, where's 8? And I'm like, yeah.
8 is not on there?
No, 8's not on there. I don't know why they do 8 so dirty.
Yo,
they got 7, 9. They got 7, 9, 10, 10, 2, 12.
How they put 12?
World of Final Fantasy Maxima.
How they put 12 and 9 on there?
Game. Oh, they got Final Fantasy. What's that? Not Tactics. Shit, I forgot the name of it. It was the old school game from back in the day. I forgot. It's Final Fantasy. I want to. It's not Tactics, but it's another one. Where you can play with friends, but they got that one. Then they got that Chocobo's World shit, which I'm eyeing that. Like I may have to snatch that.
They got World of Final Fantasy, I see.
But it's different though. It's not World of Final Fantasy that's on PS4. It's World of Final Fantasy Maxima, which is, I guess, a different version of World of Final Fantasy or whatever.
Is this the real
Crystal Chronicles? Yo, shout out to Court Sarge in the building. Crystal Chronicles. That's the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Oh, they got 4?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm interested in that one.
So they have a rhythm game here? Is that a rhythm game?
No. You talking about the Chocobo one?
Yeah.
No. It's not a rhythm game. It's a
It's more of a linear style adventure game with
Oh,
Chocobo. Yeah, it's not a rhythm game though. Yeah, so that Final Fantasy definitely is day one. Definitely day one.
They getting all my monies.
Shit. Uh, what other game? I'm trying to think. What other? Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. This is not a new game, which I'm pissed off, but I'm like, I never played the one that they brought out for Wii U, so I'm like, I may buy it, but 60, they charging 60 bones for this, yo.
I
I'm
just seen a
like,
tweet
what?
that said that. Yep.
I said, what? $60 for this? You can't charge for it's a port. Like it's not. This ain't no brand new. It's a port. It's $40. Like 40. If you charge 40, it's whatever. It's a port.
you
Like
know what
not
I was
even
disappointed in
Yakuza
not
charging
seeing?
that much. Like what?
I was disappointed in not seeing Super Mario Maker.
I think that's coming. I think that's coming. I think that's probably going to in the pipeline for next year.
Instead
I
of
think
having
that's
this
coming.
new Super Mario U, they could have had Mario Maker like pull up. I'm ready. That's the one I want.
Yeah, I would
They
buy Mario Maker because I didn't get it for the Wii U.
and charging 60 for that?
Yeah, that's excessive.
You better downport that to 20, dude. That's way too much.
I would even say 40. Like if you could do 40 on that, or whatever.
You
You
can
could
do
do 40.
30.
30, yeah, 30,
30,
40.
I say 30. 30 is the minimum for that because that one wasn't even. From what I hear, that's not even one of the better like Mario adventure games.
But people are gonna. Well, it's on a new. They're gonna make excuses for that. They're gonna make excuses for that.
If anybody's been doing it right with ports, it's been Capcom and it's been Sega.
Yeah, Sega. Sega has been doing it really, really well this gen. With the ports and the remasters, remakes, and everything, they've been doing it right. They've been doing it right for sure. I think it's because of the Mario name. They know they could get the 60 off of people. Even people that already bought the game are gonna go and rebuy it for 60. Like it's that name, that Mario name, man. People see Mario, they could charge 100 for that.
Y'all got Captain Toad for 40. You can give this for 40, bro.
Yeah,
man,
60 is too much.
Somebody give a damn for no Captain Toad, man. They do it. They are now a new Animal Crossing, which I haven't played Animal Crossing.
I freaking love Animal Crossing, but I suck at it because I be broke the whole entire game. I just be going around.
I'll be charging it to the game like I'm Tom Nook out here, boy.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a long time, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, I'm excited. I'll snatch this up. And then they announced Isabella as one of the characters that's going to be in Smash Bros. Ultimate. How you feel about that? You don't play Smash Bros. Either, right? At least you don't like that type of fighting either?
I don't play Smash Brothers. The only way I will play another fighting game is if they make a Power Stone 3. That's the only way.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and make that happen.
That is the only way you'll catch me playing a fighting game. So I don't play Smash Brothers either. I'm sorry, guys. I'm picky. I'm choosy.
Demi, you getting Smash Bros?
Is that even a question you have to ask?
Yes. So you gonna answer?
Well,
yes.
You gonna answer? Nah, you are right. No, you're not.
I am getting it.
Oh, you are getting it. Okay.
He's like, "Are you getting it or no?"
I'm getting it too. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I told myself I wasn't gonna get it, but then I'm like, I know a couple of my friends is gonna get it. I know my best friend's gonna get it, and they're gonna want me to get it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll buy it. So yeah, that'll be a day one for me, unfortunately.
Well, fortunately.
Nah, unfortunately. Oh, gee. Court asked the big questions that we segueing into. So all right, so that was a good chunk of. Am I missing any games, Demi? I know they probably had like another couple that I'm probably missing. Probably DLCs and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. But let's segue into what we all need to talk about. This is something that I definitely just can't. You know, I the important questions need to be asked and answered, and it will be in this podcast. Is Nintendo anti-consumer? That is the question of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So what am I talking about? What are you talking about, Persona? I need you to be clear here. I got you.
Yeah,
so Nintendo, they throughout their direct, obviously news was coming out with everything that's going to be happening, and one of the news that came out was the fact that they're going to be the online service, which is supposed to be launching next week. So one of the things that comes with the online service is the fact that cloud saves. That's like a big thing, and especially this generation, cloud saves. Xbox does it, PlayStation does it. Cloud saves it's standard in this day and age, right? So one of the big questions is, how is cloud saves going to work with Nintendo and its online service? So Nintendo is like, oh yeah, we are going to have cloud saves, but you have, obviously you have to be subscribed to the online service. So, that's a red flag in itself. But like, all right, fine. But if you do subscribe to the online service and you do utilize the cloud saves, but then you don't continue to pay for the online service, all of your cloud saves get deleted.
That is preposterous. What? Hold up. I was in the middle of a tweet. Hold up. What? Preposterous. What is this?
Preposterous, though?
Yes. It is. That's like some evil villain shit.
For real. Like, right? So when I heard that, I'm like, so there's no ability to cloud save unless you pay for the online service? No. You can't utilize any type of cloud saving capabilities on the Nintendo Switch without paying for the online service. But then the online service and then lapse in your payments, you can't, like, all your stuff gets erased, and that, like, that is extremely, extremely, and pardon my language, guys, I know this is a family-friendly show, but I have to use the proper language here. That is extremely fucked up. I cannot see a world where people aren't more up in arms about this. When I heard this, I thought that the world was going to burn, because this is Nintendo. This is everyone's favorite company. This is, the grandfather of gaming, the godfather of gaming. Everyone loves Nintendo. Nintendo can't do no wrong. They can do wrong, and they've been doing wrong for quite some time, but a lot of people haven't been calling it out. But your boy Persona's going to call this stuff out, because I'm done holding my tongue. So my issue here is, first off, no, never mind my issue. I want the panel's thoughts. Leash, on this specific topic, how you feel? Like, what's your thoughts on this? Is this anti-consumer to you?
I feel like Nintendo is a big troll for this. They get a troll award. How? So you mean to tell me if I don't pay you, you're just going to delete all my saves? That sounds like something like the Joker or somebody would do. Like, who? Why? What do they gain from that?
Money.
Like, I mean, yes, money, but why? Like, that's my whole thing. Yeah, I just think that's a little shady.
A little,
like, well,
that's apocalypse. That's eclipse.
That is an eclipse.
Never mind the shade. That's eclipse. That's a full-on eclipse. Now, to make matters worse, Leash, let me tack on something to that. Nintendo's online service also requires you to have
a weekly check-in, meaning if you don't play the game for a week, like you have to check in, you have to log into the service or
Wait,
log into your Switch
it get worse.
every week, at least once a week.
It gets worse.
Oh,
Wow.
it gets even worse than that. There's levels to this. You feel me? You have to check in every week for you to be able to. Is it to use the Nintendo, the NES games, Demi? Which is it? What else, Demi? I think it's yeah. So in order to not lose the NES games, which is the old school games that you can buy on the Switch or whatever. Which is another issue in itself that we're going to tackle in a second. You have to check in to the service once a week.
So what happens?
No, the new games. Oh no, the NES. Court said the NES games. Yeah, so the NES games, so the Nintendo Virtual Console that they have on the Switch. In order for you to continue to use those games and to get those free games, you have to check into the service once a week.
So what happens if you don't?
You lose them.
Wow. Okay, so this is really like sinister. My mind is boggled. So what happens? God forbid, I'm in the hospital and I don't have my Switch. I get out and all my games are gone. Like,
you get out 8 days later instead of 7. It's a dub.
Right.
Everything's a dub.
Right. Like,
it's a dub.
I'm snatching this away from you. You're not a loyal fan. That's what it seems like to me. Like, people got lives, bro. Not everybody. I don't pick up the Switch every damn day. Sometimes I go, like I go a week or two without playing the Switch if I'm more like Xbox based. So I mean that's a little crazy. And it's kind of that's messed up. The Nintendo lost major points from me with this. I wonder.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I wonder, like, what is everybody's reaction though? Because I haven't really been seeing too much on the timeline.
Exactly. Leash. Exactly. That is the question of the day. And it's only, and let me shout out my peoples. Shout out to Nia, the video game her. She did express, she's a huge Nintendo fan. And she reps that Nintendo. She went on, she put it out there like, yo, this stuff is really messed up. Like, she spoke her stuff. So shout out to the video game her. But people that made a fuss about Spider-Man and its puddles. Remember seeing all that? I'm sure you've seen it. I know you don't probably follow like a whole bunch of devs or whatever, but like, I'm sure you've seen on your timeline at some point someone mad or someone voicing about the Spider-Man and the puddles in the pictures. Did you see that at all?
I've seen pictures. Well, I've seen people because apparently when Spider-Man came out, when they announced Spider-Man last year, the graphics looked a little better, and so I guess this year they're kind of disappointed with the graphics or something like that. That's
okay. So you did see the comparison pictures and stuff like that. Okay, so that made it your timeline, right? Something as small and inaccurate and not true, because Digital Foundry confirmed that Spider-Man is indeed upgraded from E3. The graphics look better. The suit looks better. Everything in the game looks better. And from playing the game and seeing it, it looks amazing. Whatever. But something as small as puddles. Not technical limitations. Not
the glitches.
Not microtransactions. Not someone trying to nickel and dime you. Someone trying to do very anti-consumer things. Puddles. And they were harassing the Insomniac devs on this. Puddles had the community up in arms for weeks, for like 2 weeks before the game launched, right? Now, let me think back to a time where these types of things, that what Nintendo is doing, wasn't accepted. Let's go to Xbox and Xbox's reveal, right? With shout out to my boy Donnie Matrix. Shout out to my boy, okay? The Xbox reveal. The things that Nintendo is doing now, Xbox was trying to do at the reveal. What Xbox was trying to do was they were trying to do the daily check-ins. Right. They were also trying to do an always online service, online.
And then you couldn't buy old games. and all that shit. Yeah.
They were trying to do the they were trying to go full digital. They were also trying to do damn it, Demi, what was the other one they were trying to do? They were trying to do all digital. They were trying to do always online. They was trying to do the check-ins, and they were trying to do. There was something else that they were trying to do. I forgot. I can't remember right now. But there was something else that they had revealed at the console reveal that they were also trying to do. And the community was up, and the whole community was not feeling this.
Right.
They were very, very against this. Right. Very against this. This is part. That whole thing that happened at Xbox's reveal. Part of that is the reason for Xbox Microsoft's downfall this generation when it comes to the Xbox. Because of that. That's what a lot of that is what hurt the Xbox. You feel me?
True.
So when you fast forward now 4 or 5 years later to what Nintendo is doing, which arguably is worse.
It is worse
than what Xbox was trying to do at the beginning of the generation. And we're not hearing or seeing the level of outrage that we would see for something as little as puddles.
Puddles practice. That's what you sound like, Allen Iverson.
Puddles. People were ready. They were outside with their pitchforks crying about puddles. But I don't see that same energy when it comes to Nintendo and the anti-consumer tactics that we're getting right now.
Okay, so question. Yeah. Who are, I don't know the proper whatever, but what is Nintendo's core fan base? What age, what demographic? Because that's
the thing. Nintendo doesn't have a core fan base. Nintendo is, and this is what kind of Nintendo's versatile because they can put a game out like Mario and it'll it will appease to someone from the age of 4 or 5 up to my grandmother. You feel me?
True,
a lot of their games are versatile. Even something like Octopath Traveler, right? And shout out to Bari because Bari did a podcast on this, pointing this out. And me and Bari had discussions about this, while playing COD or whatever, where we talked about how Octopath, who was also made by the same people that made Lost Sphere and I Am Setsuna, or it's under the same umbrella. The core aspects of Octopath also were in I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, but those games did not get supported. But Octopath is this JRPG, and don't get me wrong, Octopath is amazing, but Octopath is this JRPG heaven. It's what we missed in JRPGs. It's what needs, this is what JRPGs need to go back to. That's what people were saying about Octopath. And, again, that nostalgia of Octopath is definitely there, but there were plenty of games that released prior to Octopath that were released on the Switch and PlayStation or wherever that also offered the same experiences, but people weren't supporting these experiences. When it comes to Nintendo, people give Nintendo an extremely huge pass on a lot of things that we wouldn't give to Xbox or PlayStation or PC for that matter. And it's quite obvious with how the community is accepting or receiving this information from Nintendo. And granted, there are pockets of people who are angry and not feeling this. But when you compare it to other things like the crossplay between PlayStation, remember that whole thing we was talking about last week about the crossplay and everyone was angry about that? And puddles, the level of anger and the level of disgust and the level of how people should feel, that energy is being placed in the wrong things. That type of energy needs to be placed into things like this.
Persona P.
Nintendo.
Here we go. Here he goes.
I'm just saying, I'm someone, I love gaming and I love Nintendo. I grew up on Nintendo. So it ain't like I'm someone that's trying to shame and hate. No, I don't hate Nintendo. But you got to be able to call out, especially if these are your favorite companies, you got to be able to call out the BS. I call out PlayStation when they fucking up. I call out Xbox. Nintendo is fucking up. This is some real
This is real. This is some
You know
real
what you have to worry
anti-consumer
about? The
stuff.
Ouya.
The
You
what?
never have to worry about the Ouya being anti-consumer.
Oof,
The
yeah.
loofah.
But I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. Leash, go ahead.
No, because I understand. Like what you're saying is basically what I'm thinking. Because I'm still in awe. Like what the WTF? Okay, like it's crazy. What you got to say, Demi? Because you appeared out of the ether.
Yeah. What you got to say, man?
Nintendo, this is Al. This stinks. It's very anti-consumer.
This stinks. Yo, what? Yo, bro. Yo.
I love you, Nintendo. I do. You hold a very, very special place in my heart, but I can't let this ride. I cannot. You've been charging people for old games that I bought back on the Wii for more time now, and then you got the audacity to make me check in every 7 days for some NES games, and then charge me for a half-baked service that doesn't even have great voice chat.
Damn the voice chat. You can't even send messages on the Switch.
You can't even send messages. I'm still using friend codes in 2018.
What?
Enough.
And what pisses me off is, people be like, oh, well, it's only $10, $29. I don't care. When I go to McDonald's and my joint ain't made right, I don't care if I only paid $5. Yo, fix this. Like, what is this?
I don't care if I pay for a McChicken and an iced tea. If it's not right, fix it.
Fix that. Fix that. Yo, what you mean? People complain for things that are far less than this. Far more.
A train of puddles.
Oh, God, the puddles.
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 We had people making wall comparisons on different consoles, man.
Puddles. Yo, could you imagine living in a world where puddles it upsets someone more than anti-consumer?
First world problems.
Puddles.
But the thing is with this, it's like you're charging me for a service that's half-baked. It isn't structurally thought out. I'm getting less things that I can do on my Xbox and my PlayStation on this. I can't send messages. I can't have a normal party chat. And I have to check in for old games.
Puddles.
Please stop.
What the puddles going on?
And then people try to excuse it by like throwing in some other stuff. Like I seen a comment on Twitter. Some guy said, "Oh, this is fine. It's not a necessity like food or water." Man, what?
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 Yo, hold up. It's not a necessity like food or water. My man's. What? Yo, is that really your rebuttal?
And then having to subscribe to the online service for the controller.
Oh yeah, I ain't even getting to that. All right, so peep this. Let me set it up for you.
It gets worse.
It does. All right, so they got it. They got the old school NES controller Joy-Cons that they're selling, right? And the only way you can buy the Joy-Cons is if you are an online member. So you got to be subscribed to the service in order to be eligible to buy the Joy-Cons. So they're hiding the Joy-Cons behind a paywall.
Okay, wait.
You lust.
So not only hold up, I'm confused. Well, I'm not confused, but this is my mind.
It's like anti-consumer.
Okay, so not only do I have to pay you for your online service, I got to
pay you to pay for it.
Yeah. So why don't you just bundle the damn controllers into the online service? That would have been a better marketing move. Like if you pay for the 12 months or a 12 months plus, you get the controllers automatically.
Hold on. You're thinking too smart here.
I'm just saying, like, that is the stupidest. That was a dumb marketing move. Because why
don't you just let us pre-order?
Like that would be better.
Why not let us pre-order?
I'm
surprised they're not hiding that Super Smash Bros.
special edition Switch behind the paywall. I'm very surprised because that joint looks very nice. That joint looks very, very,
I'm surprised.
very nice.
I'm surprised they're not hiding that. I'm surprised they're not hiding the Pikachu and Eevee ones.
Oh yeah, the Pikachu Eevee Switch looks really nice. I'm surprised they're not hiding that behind paywalls either. Like I'm very surprised. The NES, you know what it is? They know that those NES Joy-Cons, like I would love to have those. I really, that would be fire.
Let me tell you what would cause an uproar. If they had a GameCube design Joy-Con, that would cause an uproar more so than NES.
True. A GameCube one would be dope.
That's wow. My heart is heavy right now.
I love Nintendo. I love them. I love them to death, but they can't get passes for stupid stuff.
No, they can't. They can't because this is.
And I need to see more people who do prefer Nintendo actually talking about this.
But do people actually prefer Nintendo?
They say they do. They say they do. Yo, listen.
So they all lying.
I'm not saying. Hold on. Yo, at least y'all start problems. Hold on. You try to have the trolls come through like, hey,
what you say about me? Is that least capiche?
I don't care about trolls. Bring them on. What are they gonna do?
I mean, with okay, with this, there are certain people that claim that they are Nintendo fans, but they just started playing Nintendo on
Lies.
Wii U. They're new because, and shout out to Bari for this term. There's two types of Nintendo fans. There's Nintendo nostalgic fans,
which would be me.
Yeah, and then there's new Nintendo fans. The new Nintendo fans are the ones that started gaming on Switch, the ones that started gaming on Wii U, the ones that started gaming, those, maybe Wii, started gaming on Wii. Those new Nintendo fans, those are the ones that, they're like 22, 21, that, no offense to me, and they just start gaming, last generation. And so they
find here we go. I knew it was coming.
No, I'm not trying to come at you, Demi. I'm not saying.
I thought you was. I don't think it happened in space.
No, bro, not you, dude.
I knew it was coming. That's why I was like, oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, you know what I meant when I said that.
I'm kidding, bro.
I'm on the side eating my popcorn.
Demi at least try and get me and Demi to fight. No,
I'm not. I didn't
look
say
at her. Look at her. She's encouraging it.
Right? She's encouraging the madness.
I'm not encouraging it. Just because I'm popping my popcorn? How?
Look at her. Popping popcorn?
You popping popcorn and ain't going to share? Wait, before you share, let me get my floss because I know it's going to get stuck.
I mean, yeah. Popcorn's deadly.
But when it comes to like, and it's not all new, it's not all fans. It's not everyone, but you can always tell when it's a new Nintendo fan because of how they speak. They're just now playing Ocarina. They're just now playing Majora's. They're just now playing some of these old Nintendo games that a lot of us already played. And now they've got this newfound love for Nintendo, and they try to speak as if they know more than you or know better than you when it comes to Nintendo. And they praise all things Nintendo, but they don't really know where Nintendo really comes from. Like those new Nintendo fans. Those are new Nintendo fans. Nostalgic fans are, us, Super Nintendo, NES,
right?
Game Boy Color, Game Boy Pocket, all that other crap.
Yes.
Playing all of that, 64, 007, like all those different games that we actually got to experience growing up, and then growing into what Nintendo is now. So when you look back and what you experienced with Nintendo before and how they are now, it is like you see the difference. This shit's very anti-consumer.
So,
but the way gaming is now, with all these different things and all these red tape all over the place and all this other stuff, a lot of gamers that are coming into gaming now are just starting gaming now. The way the society is now, the way the community is now, the things that we would view as wrong or the things that we would pay more attention to, a lot of these people aren't paying attention to, or they don't care to speak on those types of things because of the quote unquote love they have for Nintendo. So they overlook those negatives just to continue to big up the positives.
So basically, new Nintendo fans are easy to get scammed. So pour them out so I can scam them. Pretty much, because that's what it seems like. Y'all, they really about to let this fly. Like, man, listen.
I'm not seeing the same energy like I did with the puddles. I'm not
Puddles.
I'm not seeing the same
I'm
energy.
not seeing the same energy with that compressed ass image that people purposely ran through the gauntlet.
That's what I'm saying. I've been on Twitter since this came out. I have not seen the same, and I haven't seen
Not
it.
a thing.
I'm not seeing the same energy. I'm not seeing the same energy. I'm not seeing people at
KTSE.
Nintendo and bugging them about this.
I need
I'm
the
not seeing it.
same energy, pimp.
I'm not seeing the same energy like what we saw with crossplay and the whole not being able to bring over your Fortnite buys to Xbox and Switch. I'm not seeing
Something
that same type of
that's
energy.
purposely screwing you over. I need that same energy.
And never mind the nostalgia of Nintendo. That nostalgia of Nintendo. Listen, when it comes to stuff like this, that stuff's out the window. I'm like, look, this anti-consumer. Nintendo is anti-consumer with these practices. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'm disappointed.
Like these Life is Strange people saying that the game is. Yo, this guy read.
Oh man.
Yo, he don't like Life is Strange, man. He don't like Life is Strange.
No, he does. I think he's saying he does like it, but there's people who are playing it who are like, nah, like it's just okay, it's just good. When everybody else is like, this is a masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is.
It is. That's not an exaggeration. It really is a masterpiece.
I got the bullet necklace in my crib, so.
Oh.
I got the collectors and with the CD and all. It's fine. But yeah, guys,
with the Max Chibi. Oh,
hey. But yeah, guys, remember Nintendo's anti-consumer. Let them know that you're not feeling this.
Slander.
Right? This is unacceptable. Highly unacceptable. Highly, highly, highly unacceptable.
Things are getting too spicy for the pepper, Nintendo.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, that was our discussion. You guys want to add any last minute things in terms of discussion or whatever about Nintendo or anything like that?
About what? What?
About Nintendo or anything? You guys want to add anything before?
No, because I know.
I felt like everything was addressed.
Yep. I'm mad. Now I'm about to leave the podcast mad. Like the fuck is going on?
Said, how dare y'all real friends don't let friends enjoy that mess.
Also, wait, he doesn't like Life is Strange. Here I was trying to cape for you. Damn. I'll never put on my cape again. Karama, really?
Yeah, wow, though, yeah, man. Shout out to Red chilling the whole podcast.
He's my mod. He's my mod on it's Karama.
Karama?
Switch. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to him, man. Definitely appreciate him.
Oh God.
Really appreciate that. Real active, real lively. I appreciate that. Let's get to these outros. Miss Leash.
Yes.
Your outro, please.
All right. Guys, I finally have a schedule because I'm trying to be more organized in life. Anyala is currently fixing me. Jesus as well. So my schedule for Twitch now is Tuesday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, Wednesday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, and Fridays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Tuesdays, I do Turn Up Tuesdays. We're drinking shots. We're getting lit. Wednesdays, I'm chilling out because I'm old and I need to recover. And Fridays, we're just doing whatever. Maybe I might drink, I might not. Who knows? I'm going to throw a fourth stream in eventually on Sundays where I discuss astrology. So if you want to know anything about astrology, your birth chart, why Aquariuses are trash, just let me know. And yeah, we could discuss it. So yeah, I'm getting back. Now that I have my Twitch schedule, I'm starting to think of ideas for my YouTube. So that should be back up shortly. I'm coming back, guys. So yeah, that's all I got for right now. Bam. Why so quiet?
Listen. First off, shout out to Leash because I yesterday's stream, her IRL stream was popping. That music, everything. I was like, damn, this shit popping right now. Like I was really into it. So it was really dope. So yeah, definitely, seriously support Leash. Support her channels. All her links is in the description. Really support her, man. She puts out a lot of great content. She's funny naturally. So it's very, very enjoyable content. So please subscribe to her channels. Follow her on Twitter. Links to everything in the description. Now, what we're not going to do is we're not going to continue this Aquarius slander.
Trash.
No. That cancer is what's garbage.
Nope.
We're not going to continue this. We're going to have to do like a debate, or we're going to have to really like sit down and talk, because I'm not going to allow this Aquarius slander, because like I said yesterday, you are running into some very shitty Aquarius, because not an Aquarius are like that.
Okay.
Trust me. I myself included.
Done.
Man, listen, this astrology, man. I'm gonna get Leash. Don't worry. But yo, then we got my boy Demi. Karuma, not you too. Aquarius. What sign is it, Karuma? What is he? What are you, Karuma? What's your sign?
Hold
on.
Karama's
a Scorpio.
Oh, God.
And Scorpios are trash. But Karama's not trash.
My mom's a Scorpio.
Oh, oopsie.
Well, outside of my mom, Scorpio's trash.
My mom's a Scorpio too.
Oh,
outside of my mom, Scorpio, and Debbie Scorpio. My Debbie mom's Scorpio. These Scorpios is garbage. You Scorpios is garbage. Hold up, it's all about that side. But yo, my boy Demi, Demi, give us the outro, bro.
Hello there, heathenistic Taurus here.
I'm sick of this already.
Oh God.
Review God here. God of reviews, Mr. Demigod reviews, bitten by a radioactive review spider. What do we have planned for the agenda? Spider-Man drops today. I've been doing some heavy editing. I've been re-recording some stuff. I'm getting ready. I didn't get the Venom suit like I promised, but I will have the cowboy fit for Red Dead. So be on the lookout.
He getting Red Dead on PlayStation though.
I don't care, Persona.
You got to buy that PlayStation. You feel me?
Lord Jesus. Let him finish.
Okay.
The floor is yours, Demi. Or not. Hello?
Boy, Demi, he be going mute out of nowhere.
No. But see, it's your fault, Persona. It's your fault. He was right in the middle of it, too.
Yo, for real. Make sure you guys yo, I'm amazed that how Demi just went out of nowhere. Yo, make sure you guys support my boy Demigod Reviews. The links to all his stuff is in the description. The links to his Twitter, the links to his Twitch, the links to his YouTube. Yo, seriously, like in my opinion, he's the best reviewer on YouTube. In my opinion, I've never seen no reviews done better than his. Channel is fire, man. He's got a lot of good content on there. A lot of good reviews. If you're interested in certain games, I'm pretty sure he's got a review for it up. So definitely check it out. Really dope dude, man. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Twitch. He streams a lot as well. And then as for me, man, y'all know me, man. Fun abuse. I'm funny. Yo, for me, man, y'all know me, man. Persona of Gaming with Persona. If you guys did enjoy the show, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at Persona_MOG, Persona_MOG. The link to my Twitter is in the description as well. Also, make sure you guys join the Discord. Like I said, the Discord is growing slowly but surely. The Discord is growing. The link to the Discord is also in the description. Definitely join the Discord. Honestly, join it. We talk about games. It's everything in there. If you guys got topic requests, articles you want to share, things you want us to talk about and kind of tackle or whatever, let us know, man. Join the Discord. Seriously, join it. Also, shout out to everybody that came through. Red, aka Karoma. Shout out to Bari, came through. Shout out to Court. Shout out to Michi. Shout out to Choco. Shout out to Almighty Spartan. Shout out to everybody else that came through. I know it's a lot of people that listen, during the week at work or whatever. And it's a lot of people that listen live but don't type in the chat. So shout out to you guys as well.
We love the lurkers.
Thanks. We growing. There's definitely the setup and the quality is definitely going to grow as within time. We kind of got some goals for the end of the year. By the end of the year, how we want things to be set up and how we want things to be. A lot of those things will happen. Just time. It takes time. Growth doesn't happen in a day. Sometimes not even in a week or a month. But we do appreciate those that support us. We appreciate our day ones. With that being said, also shout out to my boys, to my TOA boys, man. Shout out to Upchuck Gaming. Shout out to Jay Bari. Jay Bari show every week. The link to that is in the description. Plus Unbox podcast every Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern. The link to that is also in the description. Also tonight, me and Bari are hosting a tournament, Street Fighter 5 tournament. Prize pot is $250. We got a lot of people that signed up as well. It's gonna be a really good tournament, man. Make sure you guys come through to twitch.tv/the online arcade. That tournament's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be fire. Street Fighter 5, man. Street Fighter 5 is always dope to watch. It's dope to see. So make sure you guys definitely check that out as well. Come through. If you want to follow the online arcade on Twitter, is at the online arcade. Really good, really dope. It's me, Bari, and Chuck. That's we're the brand, the brand. That's our brand. But yeah, with that being said, man, we're gonna get up out of here. It's been another Saturday morning. You guys chilled out with us. We started mornings off right.
Hold up, Demi's back.
It kicked me out. I don't know why it kicked me out, but I'm here.
Yeah, I shouted out all your stuff. But go ahead.
Yeah. Spider-Man review today. Yakuza Ninja review next week. Mario Odyssey probably the weekend. That's it. And follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, everything. Demi got reviews, Facebook Gaming. And join my Discord, if you want to have everything spicy like the pepper. All right. Thank you.
This guy, man. Spicy like the pepper. Join us. Support us. You guys all started your mornings off right with Mind of a Gamer. Mind of a Gamer every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. sharp. We are the best podcast on YouTube. That's a fact. Gotta big up ourselves, man. We the best on YouTube. I love our panel. The panel's great. I love the chemistry. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place.
Peace.
Peace.